Well, hello everyone. It's Tuesday morning, and we've got a new collection of stuff here. Of course, we're working through our diamond order. As you can see, diamond boxes are never ending. I wish people would pay me for cardboard, because I'd be making a fortune off of it. But unfortunately, they don't. Anyway, we have that we're dealing with on Tuesday morning, because our books show up on Monday. Graphic novels, comic books, action figures, Funko Pops. Lots of stuff happens on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday here at the comic shop. But what else did we buy? We bought a collection of VHS DVDs. That's right, people. We're always bringing in different stuff. You never know what you'll see here at Phantasm Comics. And this week, someone came in, good friend of the shop, John, with a box of VHS and DVDs. Let's see what we got. This box, and whatever that is. I don't know. I feel like it's something you'd see at a NASCAR event to hold all the beers. Or maybe something the EMTs would use to drag a body out. I don't know. But it's filled with media. So let's get this trash off the top. So as you can see, there's some great stuff in here. And yes, we do buy VHS tapes. Very specific sort of tapes. We don't bring in everything. As you can see, there's definitely a theme across the board. We love horror here. If it fits our vibe, we'll bring it in. Sci-fi, fantasy, horror, exploitation, kung fu, offbeat action stuff. Basically anything anyone's putting out on, anything Vinegar Syndrome's putting out on Blu-ray, we'll pick it up on VHS. A lot of great titles here. Look these titles up. You'll see they're not selling for crazy. 5, 10, 15 bucks maybe. And some of the condition on these are not the best either. Remember, condition matters for everything, especially in the collectibles world. So when we were looking at this, all those factors went into it. I mean, you can look Curse of Halloween up. It's maybe a $10 VHS open. So that's what's in this box. Lots of cool stuff in here. Nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy to repurchase for the general public. Nothing too crazy for me to purchase. Over here is a different story. This was from a different collection. So we have The Fly. I'm glad that he kept them separate. This was one collection. This was a different collection. He just brought them in at the same time. Here's The Fly. One thing you must do when you are purchasing VHS tapes, and I'm sure other channels have talked about this, but the absolute number one thing to do is take a look at your tapes. I did take a look at all these tapes before we purchased them, so I know what we were bringing in. Basically threw these on top for the price of the other ones. This is tape rot. You can see it right there. Poorly ventilated storage, attic, a garage, whatever. It's too warm. Maybe they sat on the shelf in the house, but they might have been sitting in constant sun. That's tape rot. Death of the tape. Some people can fix it. I have no interest in doing that. Unless, of course, it's like $1 million tape, which none of these are. $1,000 tape. There's no $1 million tapes yet. But maybe that'll change someday. All open. Lots of really cool stuff here. Some with very minimal tape rot. Others with an extreme amount. So, always want to check your tapes when you're buying them. Flea market tapes are notorious for it. People think they have gold sitting with them at the flea market. You open up the tape and it has the rot. Let's see. This one looks a little better. Nothing there. From the same collection, so who knows where they were storing that one. Maybe it was behind the other ones. Child's Play 2. That one looks up. There's a little bit on there. That might be on the outside plastic. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me look. Yeah, this one's good. So, I'll go through these, separate them out, figure that out. The beast of the collection right here. Huh. That's 3 layers. There's another one down there that we can't see. Of DVDs. Mostly thrillers, mostly genre. A lot of oddball stuff. I don't know. It was cheap enough just to pick up this whole thing. There are some. This was the gem of the collection so far. It was from this box, and we do know that it's got no tape rot. But as you can see, there's lots of crazy stuff in here. Let me see this. Media cut box. I did not check this one, but this was not included in that other price, so I imagine it's got, yeah, fairly clean. If you see dust, it's because it's on the outside plastic. Very nice media edition, so we'll leave that one there. But yeah, who knows what's underneath here. Looks like there are some more tapes in here, so this will be fun to dig through, and we'll do a best of this lot later on. But this is the sort of stuff that comes in all the time. That's a wild collection. So who knows what else is in there. We're going to dig through this box today, and I'll show you some of the beauties that comes out of all this stuff. Okay, well, I'm still not even halfway through those DVDs that we saw in that very big box, cleaning up a lot of stuff. A lot of just garbage, this junk. It's going to go back in the trash. But when I bought it, it wasn't bought per disc. It was just bought as a lot. So a lot to work through. A lot of time, again, going into a collection. So always budget that for stuff. You know, you have to clean stuff up. You have to make it look a little nicer when you buy a collection to resell. So make sure you factor that into your price when you're paying for stuff. All right, well, I continue. Okay, so we're back, and I've worked through everything that we had in that stacks and stacks of stuff. Made some big decisions, and this is what we pared it down to. So that's about it. Got a tiny stack of DVDs and this this stuff here. So we have a $10 stack of VHS, $5 stack of VHS, a lot of common stuff right here. These two stacks, you know, $2 to $3 to $4 stack of VHS, nothing outrageous. Best one in the lot, I think, is this Toxic Spawn and the cut media edition of Night of the Living Dead. Great graphics on that one, and that box itself in there is pretty good. And then you have the, like we showed earlier, the tape looks really good too. So so that's what it pared down to. Unfortunately, a lot of these tapes either just weren't kept in good condition, or that, you know, they had just enough tape rot on there, as you can see. Now, some people could clean that up. I'm not interested in dealing with that. Unfortunately, all these had that tape rot to them, and we're just gonna move them on. You know, I'm gonna put them outside until the garbage comes. Sad but true. If somebody wants to come by and save the box, I'll show you where it is. So most of these are just going to go out. Got some $2 DVDs here. That Night Stalker set, this is pretty cool. This is the produced by the X-Files Frank Spotnitz. So it's pretty cool. I haven't heard of this before, seen it. It has some extra episodes on it. There was a Tourist Trap, and the original Kolchak, the Night Stalker, was here as well. This Bradbury Theater without the slipcase, because it was just totally destroyed, but that's really cool. All the discs were there. So the Blu-rays were pretty much a bust. It was just an ugly collection. Very happy we didn't pay like a crazy amount for anything here. Just remember, folks, when you're looking at these type of things, do not pay crazy amounts for this stuff. Now, let's go outside. It's dark out. And let's take a peek at what we did. So, I'm all the way at the other end of the porch. As you can see, we're down here now. And there they are. So we have all these tapes. If anyone wants the boxes off of them, they're probably worth something. You can come over here and pick them up until the weekend. So they're right down there in that crazy weird box. I have no idea what that's meant for. So yeah, we're just gonna cut our losses with that. It's just dead weight. I don't want to keep it here. Oops, I hit the off button instead of hitting the flip button. Anyway, so just keep in mind, when you guys are buying a collection, always take a peek at what's in there, unless you're buying it for bulk and you're getting it for very cheap. Where you can do something like, let's just cut the losses on that, make some money on what we can salvage, and what we can salvage is this, not too much, but we have some stuff here, some really fun stuff, and I think the gem of this one, of course, in case you don't know, this is Contamination. Luigi Cozzi, great Italian exploitation film, Canadian release. I'm assuming this is the Canadian title, so who knows? It's a Canadian company. Let's see if we can get it here. Focus. Lettuce Entertainment from Ontario. So very cool release, great artwork. So there was some salvageable stuff here, really cool. But again, when you guys are buying media, just beware of what you're buying. It's really tough to find some good VHS collections in good condition and without the tape rot. So keep an eye out for that. Always check your VHS tapes when you're buying them. All right, folks, I hope you learned a little bit today. See some stuff that came into the shop. So this will all be available in the store, and hope to see you in there, guys. Have a good one. And a quick PS to the video. Here are the on the shelf. So out of the entire collection, this is what's displayable, and the DVDs are probably going to go in the storage, flea market fodder. And yeah, just want to let everyone know, got the tapes on the shelf here in the store, so stop on by. We're buying VHS tapes, everybody. Haven't had a collection come in a while, so it's great to see them back here at the shop. All right, thanks everybody for watching.